Namaskara, welcome back. Harsha here. So today is the day 8 of the 21-day handstand mastery in order for you to do that perfect handstand that you've been dreaming about. So the last 7 days, I've taught you 7 different hand balancing asanas that you have to do in order to get that perfect handstand. So today is the day 8. So today I'm going to teach you Mayurasana. Mayura is peacock, that we also call this as a peacock pose. There are 3 different variations in this. So today I'm going to show you the first variation of Mayurasana. If you're someone who has very weak wrist, I suggest you avoid this practice. And remember, all these hand balancing asanas that I've been teaching for the last 7 days, it's only for those individuals who've been practicing standing asanas, the sitting asanas, the twisting and the backward bend for quite some time. Here, all these practices, especially the ones I'm teaching right now, this is definitely not for beginners. If you're someone who's been practicing for some time and you just needed a sequence in which you have to practice hand balancing, this is for you. So today is day 8. So how do you do Mayurasana? If you're doing for the first time and if you haven't done Mayurasana for quite some time, let's take support of a blanket just to give a little bit of elevation from the floor. So once I use a blanket, I'm going to join my palms, not like this, and I'm going to place my wrist on the blanket. You see this? My wrist is rested on the blanket and rest of the fingers are on the mat, like this. And initially, you will find it difficult to keep the hands palms together. That's quite natural. If you're someone who finds it really difficult to keep the palms together, you can keep them a little bit apart. Else, bring the palms together, try to make sure the little finger is touching one another. So, now I rested the palms on the blanket. Now, from here, I've kept the knees and the toes on the mat. Now I'm going to bend my hands and try resting the forehead. So once I rest my forehead, I try to lift the knees and the head up. If you're someone who finds this difficult, you can place the knees on the mat and then first lift only the head. See, you're here. When you're bending the elbow, make sure the elbow is pressed against the navel. The elbow has to be pressed against the navel. That is very essential. If the elbow is not pressed against the navel, you won't be able to lift the leg up and you won't be able to get the perfect Mayurasana that you've been wanting to practice for quite some time. So for this, I join the palms first. You see, I drop the head. My hands were straight. I push the elbows in and simultaneously I drop my head. And once I do this, then I straighten the leg. Once I straighten my leg, I lift the head up. And if you're someone who's able to do this easily, you can go to the next step. You lift the head, you push yourself, and then lift the legs up. You can start by lifting one leg at a time. If you're able to lift the right leg and the left leg easily, you find it absolutely no difficult in lifting the right leg or the left leg, then this is how we do. So this is how you go to Mayurasana. If you're someone who finds it very difficult to come up on the palms. And if you find it very difficult, you feel like there's too much of body weight that you can't bear on the wrist, I'll show you an alternate version which can be done against the wall in the next couple of videos, so you can practice that. But if you're someone who has enough strength in the hands, just go ahead with this. If you're practicing for the first time after a long time, take support of the blanket so that you don't overstrain your wrist. Okay, so today was the day 8. This is Mayurasana, what we call as the peacock posture. Do give this a try along with the first seven hand balancing asana that we practiced over the last 7 days. Do let me know how you felt in the comments. I really look forward to reading them. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.